Chat, are we live? Let's see. Let's see. It looks like we are live. Trying to confirm that right now. Yes, we are live. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back again with a new stream. And that is right, we are live on this beautiful August 8th, 2025. I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm having a great day myself, and we're joined by Real Texan Politics.
Hello.
Yeah, so lots happened in the past 48 hours. We gotta talk about the war in Ukraine might be ending. The war in Israel might be escalating even further. There's a lot happening in Latin America. We gotta talk about redistricting further as, well, Greg Abbott made a surprising announcement was it yesterday? Or was it this morning?
Might have been this morning, I think.
Yeah, so lots going on, guys. We are back. So before we get into today's stream, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. These are great ways to support the content, and if you do want to support the content even further, you can send super chats via the chat. Again, I will read through as much chat as possible, but usually super chats are the best way to get your questions answered. So, yeah, send super chats. American Nerd for 2, is Trump actually going to meet with Putin? We'll get to the war in Ukraine in a second, because there was actually some breaking news this morning from Texas, actually. And for those that don't know, well, most people know that the Democrats are currently out of state right now. There's like 48 now, right?
Something like that, I believe, yeah.
Because I think 2 came back, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. American Nerd for 2, first time rap is on time. No, I was on time a couple times. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Greg...
Yeah, you're always late.
Oh, gosh, yeah, real. So a little while ago, we just got this exclusive report from NBC News where apparently Greg Abbott is actually making a bigger push in redistricting. As apparently they want to go for a +8 map, I believe, right? It was +8, we were saying?
6, 7, 8, yeah.
Yeah.
So, 8's the
So,
big headline because that's like overdoing it, but yeah.
yeah, so apparently Greg Abbott's saying that either they come back right now, or they're going for +7, +8. Now, I have some issues with a +8. I don't want to risk it. Because for starters, that might violate the VRA. That's the first problem. And I know we're trying to get rid of the VRA right now, at least Section 2. But right now, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just think right now, you don't want to do +8. Perfect world, sure, but A, might violate the VRA, which again, it might get overturned, so it doesn't matter. But B, you are assuming that Republicans down ballot are going to get the same Hispanic support. That's my issue with all of this. You don't want to run into a scenario where the Hispanics, they swing left even by a couple points, because your entire map falls apart. That's my concern. You don't want to run the risk of, oh yeah, we made a what's the current proposal? 33.5 or whatever? What is it exactly?
Let me look.
It's something crazy, I know. But either way, if you go +7 or 8, you're running the risk of the VRA and Hispanics trending backwards. At least towards the Democrats. So, yeah, I'm going to say go with +5, maybe +6. Like as F, you'd be like, oh, you guys should have done +5. Now we're doing +6. And it would force Democrats in California to change their map even again, which makes it even less likely they could pass it. But either way, go with +6. Change the map now. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Should make a map based off of 22 and 2020. Yeah, I agree. Use it as a starting point.
Really, 2040 probably also should.
I don't know, because you don't know.
It's okay. Anyways, the current map proposal is 30 to 8.
Okay, yeah, it was 30 to 8. So the best case scenario would be like 33-8-5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pushing it, because, I mean, you're splitting El Paso, which El Paso is swinging to the right, but you have to crack Dallas and Houston. Also, don't you just crack San Antonio under that map?
In the map proposal, they San Antonio is only one blue district, and so is Austin.
Okay.
They get rid of that snake district in between the
Yeah,
two.
that's right. I think they could actually get through with 6. The more I think about this.
Yeah, so you either take out Fletcher or you take out El Paso. And I think both of those are doable. You take out Fletcher, there's like several deep red districts surrounding it that you can take territory from. And El Paso, that's very easy to crack. Because outside of El Paso, it is deep red. So you can do a district from like El Paso to Midland and another one from like El Paso maybe to like some suburban San Antonio
Yeah, that's
or
what I
whatever,
thought.
ex-urban San Antonio probably.
Okay, so it's fairly easy to do it. It's not like it's impossible. We have to split El Paso 50 different ways. No, you can actually do it quite easily. So
Yeah, if you do one district from like downtown El Paso to Midland, not only is it still majority Hispanic, but it is very Republican.
yeah, let's just do that. I mean, that's trending like how much that swing in 2024? I would imagine. How much of that swing?
Pretty sure El Paso was basically like I think their margin kind of got cut in half.
Yeah, I thought it was like a 30-point shift or something like that. That'd be hilarious to do that. Is it El Paso VRA protected as well? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I don't know what the rules are. I think it would probably violate it to split it because I think one of the rules is that it has to keep El Paso completely whole, which also or at least the city of El Paso. Because I think if you split it would violate it because it dilutes it. It means that it ends up being red.
Yeah.
Which I think is against the rules for the VRA. It has to be Democratic because Hispanics are Democrats.
Yeah, sure.
They're a Democrat demographic nationally vote. It doesn't matter what they are statewide. It's nationally that matters. So
yeah. Let's see here. What is Chad saying about Johnson? Get as much as you can. I like to see how Johnson does when he has a real majority. Yeah, I'm actually curious about that. What would Mike Johnson be like if he had like a 10-seat majority instead of 2 or whatever? I'm actually curious about that, which we might get next year. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I know Mike Johnson's not the best, but he's one of those people that just he got shafted with the position he's in. It's not good. Not good at all. Hold on, I gotta check something. Roku fan for 2. Andre Barr suspends his campaign. Oh, is it the South Carolina guy?
Andre Barr. Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, he dropped out.
Dropped out. Oh, that was their old lieutenant governor.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's
why I was checking that.
Interesting.
Why was he running?
I don't know, but he probably had the best name recognition because he was a former lieutenant governor. But him dropping out, that is interesting. But Mark Lynch has raised a lot of money, so I mean, you can unite behind Mark Lynch, who is probably the best candidate in my opinion.
Yeah.
He is the best candidate. I believe I've heard he supports a oops. Well, he supports the immigration moratorium, but I also just realized he retweeted Thomas Massey. So,
oh boy. Yeah, I think isn't he a Project 2025 guy too?
Mark Lynch, I
thought one of them was.
I don't know. It's probably it's Paul Dans. That's the other
Paul
candidate.
Dans. Yeah.
But I don't think he's that. I don't know. You probably don't want to be embracing that, regardless of what's.
Yeah.
See.
Shalom.
Hello. A glitch Evie for 2. I got a Daily Wire ad. Rip. Sorry about that. Got a Daily Wire ad. That sucks. But yeah. So, the lieutenant governor dropped out of South Carolina. So is it Mark Lynch then as main candidate? Right? Is that what I'm hearing?
Probably so. He's raised the most money. I believe he was the first candidate or one of the first to enter the race. He's already so far raised about $5 million.
Okay.
Like I said, the base does not like Lindsey Graham, even though Trump likes him. And I still think Lindsey Graham is the favorite in the primary.
Oh, he is.
South Carolina is also runoff states.
South Carolina is a very I wouldn't say they're a moderate Republican state, but they're very establishment.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Their establishment.
They like their incumbents, and Lindsey Graham's whole shtick is being like Israel's strongest soldier and being like a big war hawk, and that still is popular in South Carolina.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, he kisses Trump's ass 24/7. That helps him
Yeah,
too.
he's very very pro Trump, at least in terms of his rhetoric, which is enough for a lot of like voters who don't tune in too often.
Yeah. So it's one of those things with Lindsey Graham. If you kiss Trump's ass like he does, you're gonna get a support, which I still think is stupid. Like that's
Well, the
that's
way I
dumb.
see it is that, I mean, Trump asked him to jump. He does not ask how high.
Yeah.
A lot of others, you can't say that about a lot of other senators, and Trump loves that. That's why I would argue he is Lindsey Graham is Trump's favorite senator, because 100% of the time he does exactly what Trump wants without
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, so he doesn't really have any actual politics. Like obviously he has like regular Republican politics, but he is Trump's strongest soldier in terms of if Trump wants him to do something, he will do it.
Yeah. No matter what. So that's where he's useful, but he still sucks. Like just because he kisses Trump's ass, be like, oh, I'll vote yes no matter what. Don't support him because of that. That's why I hate the people that say, oh, well, he supports Trump's agenda 100%. Who cares? He sucks. Would he be doing the same thing if Trump was around? Hell no. He wouldn't. But, yeah. I think Trump's going to endorse Graham. I think he already did, right?
He already did. He already
Yeah.
has, and he endorsed him twice, and he might rally
Dumbass.
for him. We'll see what happens. But
Stupid. I know it's South Carolina, but get rid of Graham. Nobody likes him. I don't know.
again, Trump's favorite senator.
Let's see.
I think for a fifth term. God damn.
Wait, what?
It's gonna be his fifth term if he wins.
Ugh.
Oh, he's actually been in Congress since the '90s. I actually remember I watched a little bit of a Clinton impeachment video, and he was a congressman at that time. He was a representative.
Gosh, he's been there for that long?
He was the guy who replaced.
Actually, yeah, he was the
he replaced our
Senate
good friend
successor.
Strom Thurmond.
Oh, he did? Really?
Yeah, he was the Senate
Yeah.
successor of Strom Thurmond.
That is cooked and cursed at the same time. You go
Strom
from
Thurmond retired at 100.
Yeah, I know that. It's a you go from Strom Thurmond to
And then he
Lindsey
he
Graham.
died like maybe a few months after.
Yeah, you go from Strom Thurmond to who did some very interesting things in the 60s and 50s to
Very interesting.
to
yes.
Lady Lindsay.
Yeah, no, he died like 4 or 5 months after he left office.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, again, he left. He celebrated his 100th birthday in the Senate,
That's nuts.
and then he retired after the 2002
So
midterms.
I think he's the first and only senator to ever be 100 years
Yeah.
old while still in the Senate.
Grassley could be second if he, doesn't retire. I think he's trying. I think he wants to.
I think it might get forced out by Trump. We'll see.
Yeah, because Trump's getting tired of his stick, so he's probably
I
gonna
don't
end
know.
up
Chuck
retiring.
Grassley, I like him, but some of the stuff he says just okay, dude. What are you doing? It's definitely yeah. Anyways.
Well, the problem is his replacement's going to be worse. His replacement is like some mainstream, like normie, like his grandson or something.
Yeah.
And I think
that's
I think he's going to end up having him appointed. I think
Probably.
whenever Grassley gets tired of it and he quits or he retires or he resigns
Or dies.
or dies.
dies, yeah, he's probably going to have. If it's before 2026, it'll be, or before 2027, it'll be his. It'll be what's her
his
name?
grandson, Pat.
Yeah, Pat Grassley.
Hold up, everybody.
Speaker of the House.
We just got some breaking news out of Boston a little bit ago.
Yeah, the Boston sheriff.
Yep, the Boston sheriff just got arrested.
Federal
Oh,
extortion
my.
charges, accepted $50,000 for, I think it was a marijuana facility.
Yeah, so right here,
What the hell?
yeah. So the FBI just arrested the Boston sheriff who has refused to work with ICE at deportations in the city. Suffolk County, Massachusetts Sheriff Stevens Tompkins was booked on federal extortion charges after extorting $50,000 from a cannabis dealer trying to do business in the city. Oh my gosh. They definitely found a bullshit charge on him.
Yeah,
That's what happened here.
Deserved.
a little bullshit charge, but I don't know. I think he was trying to. We need to turn Massachusetts. We need to turn Boston blue.
What?
So let's get more.
Turn Boston bluer.
Bluer, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like D plus 99.
Oh, but the Portuguese are trending right, so we need to get more wheat. We need to get more of the Colorado weed people over here.
Cherokee Bear
Or
for
something, I
5,
don't know.
and Trent Lott put his foot in his mouth on Thurman's birthday. Oh gosh. Thanks for super chat. But yeah, so the Boston sheriff got arrested. Good. Good.
I forget
So yeah, it's 50,000. Like, so what was he doing? He just like extorting a dealer or something?
Yes,
Give me 50,000.
could do business in the city. Yeah,
Oh, well.
I guess in the county, but yeah,
Well, it's sheriff, yeah. Yeah, that's just
there's
great.
like almost. I'm pretty sure Suffolk County is like almost entirely Boston. There's a
I
little
think it's the
little.
entirety of Boston, I think.
It's the entirety of Boston, and then like Chelsea, Revere, Winthrop. Like
It's
it's
everything.
just Boston.
Yeah.
Boston and like 2 northern like little suburb cities.
All right. Let's get into the big story today, which is the point of the stream. It's about the war in Ukraine, because there's been some hints lately that Trump and Putin might meet, and well, we just got confirmation today that Trump and Putin are expecting to meet sometime next week. Officials are planning for a Trump-Putin summit at the end of next week, according to a source familiar with the planning. The location is still up in the air, with Hungary, Switzerland, Rome, and the UAE in the mix. Putin's first choice was Hungary, not the UAE. Turkey was discussed, blah, blah, blah. So, I want to talk about this, because this has been the one part of Trump's admin that he's got to deal with ASAP. He should have done right away, which I know it's, when you got to deal with Zelensky and Putin, it's kind of hard to do it. But are we finally getting close to this stupid war being ended already?
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
So, okay, they're meeting in God knows where. I'm guessing it's not going to be Rome, because would Putin just get arrested if he went to Rome?
If it's part of the ICC, then probably so.
Yeah, it's going to probably be the UAE, I'm guessing. Or maybe Hungary, actually.
Well, it depends on if they're part of the ICC too. I don't know. I've got to look at like the ICC map. But
Yeah, it's going to, I'm guessing UAE then. Because, I don't know. Switzerland, maybe, but are they really that neutral anymore?
No.
not
Yeah.
really, especially in that conflict or not, because they're part of the EU. Because they're part of the EU, and the EU is completely committed to Ukraine.
Let's see here. Man with two eyes for 2, Vladimir Putin. Oh gosh, crap. Yeah. Meet at Trump Tower. He would never agree to that, because immediately when he lands in U.S. territory, he just gets arrested.
I was gonna say they're just arrest him. I don't think Trump would arrest him, but he would be.
Yeah, the ICC would get him. Okay, Hungary's a part of the ICC. Okay, is the UAE part of it then?
Like, aren't most countries part of it?
Yeah, but I guarantee the
Like, obviously,
I don't think the United States is, because if we were, Netanyahu would get arrested.
True. Chance raising for 5. Brian Kemp's like the John McCain of the Georgia. Popular there, but hated everywhere else. Not a team player. Cringe followers. Screws over the GOP all the time. Oh, that's a good comparison. Yeah. Freaking dumbass. Oh yeah, I'm gonna support this Derek Dooley. Who isn't already down like 30 points in the polls or whatever.
he isn't. He's not polling anything at all.
I thought there was a poll that came out.
I don't know. That's what I mean. Like,
He's
he's
not doing
down.
that well in it.
Oh.
But
I don't know. Brian Kemp sucks.
A lot of pretty much no country in the Middle East is part of the ICC except for Jordan.
Okay, go to the UAE. Be done with it.
Jordan. Oh wait, shit. Does Orange count?
Wait, what?
They signed it, but it's not ratified and in force.
Well, the fact that Trump wants, the fact Putin wants to go to the UAE, it's probably gonna be the Middle East somewhere. That or maybe Saudi Arabia, maybe.
Possibly.
probably so.
Now, if it's in Rome, would it be in the Vatican? I wonder.
If the Vatican's not part of the
The Vatican doesn't give a shit. I mean, I know Pope Leo wants the war to end. I think he talked to Trump. I thought he talked to Trump about that. Maybe I thought he did.
The Vatican City is not in the ICC.
Yeah, so I mean, if it would be in Rome, it would probably be literally within the Vatican, like inside of Basila.
Vatican, or maybe like
in the Vatican.
I don't know, San Marino. I guess, I don't know.
I don't know. You have a helicopter and jump down or something. Parachute in.
They have a no, they literally do. They don't have a commercial airport. They have a helicopter airport.
That's what they're gonna do. He would land in like some random
Hmm.
BS
I
port.
think we got we got news. It looks like we have news. We have breaking news.
What?
Breaking news. Breaking news. Chip Roy is eyeing a bid for Texas Attorney General, which is already a pretty competitive primary.
Who's going in?
Chip Roy.
Great.
I don't know how to feel about Chip Roy. I really don't like him, but
Chip
I haven't heard
Soy.
about him in a while.
Yeah, do we trust Chip Soy or no?
I don't think so.
I don't know either.
I'm so indifferent on him because I like him, but I also despise him.
Yeah,
In general, I don't really care about politicians whose only actual policy is the fucking national debt. I just don't care enough about it to treat it as this. You have to dedicate your entire political career to the national debt. I just don't care.
Oh, we gotta decrease the debt by 0.0000.
Yeah, we're decreasing the debt by about half a percentage point, and in return, we give Democrats everything they want on every single social and cultural issue ever, because it's so important.
You know damn well it'd be like when they decrease a debt, it really isn't. It's like it's technically going down, but it isn't. And it's like over the span of like 30 years. That's what
you decrease the deficit, I think is the term. Yeah.
It's like the debt's still going up, dumbass. So what's the point?
Oh wait, we talked about
guys. Big news. Guys, big news. Police shoot rope to arrest suspects.
What? Wait, what? I don't believe you. That doesn't make any sense.
I said what I said. Yeah, police shoot rope to arrest suspects. That's how they do it.
Oh my gosh.
That's interesting.
Look in general.
That's
I wasn't kidding.
Wow. Okay.
That's what they do in Canada. They shoot rope.
That's of course it's Canada.
Because they can't. Because I think bullets are like banned or something.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking zinc maxing. You know.
Jeez. Okay.
Are you guys zinc maxing?
Anyways,
right. We already talked about South Carolina, by the way. I think we did.
Yeah.
One in the chat if you zinc max.
Gosh. Rap, did you see Steve Bannon might run for president? Yeah, I saw that. What the hell is he on? What the hell is Steve Bannon doing? For those that don't know, Steve Bannon might run for president. Can you imagine him running for president?
Breaking news, Rap. Breaking news.
What?
Packers star Billy Houghton, the oldest living NFL player, has died. He was 95 years old.
Man.
Was former Green Bay Packers star. That's why I mentioned you. Anyways.
No one really cares if Bannon runs. Yeah, he would get like, what, 1% in Iowa or something?
The problem is Bannon he doesn't have... Here's the thing. Vance has all of his voters locked up.
The thing is, Bannon's going to try to run to the right of Vance, which I don't know how you can do.
You can't.
I see lots of F's in the chat. What happened?
The Packers player died. Some old guy.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck was I going to say? Help.
You're talking about like a Steve Bannon, like how Vance.
Oh, Steve Bannon. Yeah. The only people who are going to vote for Steve Bannon over JD Vance are your like people who think JD Vance is not conservative enough and not like America first enough, and that voter base,
like he's too weak on like Ukraine, Israel,
too weak on. Yeah, it's Epstein, it's Israel, it's something to do with that. I'm not saying that voter base doesn't exist in the Republican Party because it does, but it's less than 5%. You know, MAGA is going to go to Vance pretty heavily. There just aren't enough people who think that Vance is not conservative enough on Israel or Epstein to vote for Bannon.
Yeah, I mean that's a problem. It's like Steve Bannon, like he's cool and all, but does anyone really think he get more than 5% in Iowa? If that,
he's not presidential material, and I don't know why. Like he's one of those guys that goes, "Oh, I'm gonna run for president," and you kind of just scoff at it. Like I don't know. I just can't.
He's also sloppy. Like
he's incredibly sloppy. Like he's just. He's not presidential, just at all.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, like, the difference between him and Trump is Trump he did not care when he ran. He had unlimited money. Everybody knew who he was. He was very well liked before he ran. Steve Bannon, it's like, when you think of Steve Bannon, what's the first thing you think of?
I just think schizophrenia. Like
Chad said it too, schizophrenia.
Yeah, he's just generally schizophrenic, and, like, that's cool and all, but, like, on a national stage, no, I'm sorry. Like that's just not him.
Yeah, I like
I
Steve
think
Bannon, but
something else we need to address, and I think this has been going on for the past few days, but the Corey Mills scandals.
No comment on that one.
Yeah, Sabatini's been going like full blown anti Mills mode,
He
reporting like every little detail about the
okay,
scandal.
like
And,
I
and
know
it sounds
this.
like Sabatini's going to run against Mills
Yeah, okay.
again.
So for those that don't know, Corey Mills, the congressman for Florida's 7th, I think it is, right?
Yes, Florida 7,
Yeah.
that's Seminole, like Daytona Beach, that area.
Yeah, so Corey Mills is a good guy. Like, I know him. I've talked to him many times. He's a good guy, but he has a pretty whacked out scandal, supposedly, where it's like he was stalking somebody, I think, and then he had a sexual relationship. It's crazy what happened. And Sabatini hates his guts. They've hated each other for like 5 years now. If not longer.
Yeah, some, like, I don't know, something about, like, attacking their wives or whatever.
Yeah,
Sabatini attacked his
from what I
wife.
know, Sabatini was like stalking his family or something. It was crazy what was going on. I don't know for sure, but I like Mills, but if the scandal is true, you gotta go, dude. Just go away.
Yeah, because that's the other problem. I mean, his district is red enough for him to like survive a blue wave, but I don't think it'd be red enough for him to survive a massive sex related scandal.
Yeah.
And sex scandals are the worst kinds. So there is a non-zero chance Mills could lose the general election if there's a strong enough Democrat candidate. And we obviously don't want that.
Corey Mills is accused of faking his military service and blackmailing his ex-girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know for sure. Again, I've talked to him a couple times. He's cool from what I know, but I could be wrong, but
I like Corey Mills. I think he's a great congressman. The scandal it's damning.
Yeah,
it's damning.
Again, well, yeah, I haven't talked to him like I think it was like 2 years ago or whatever. But yeah, it's like from what I know, we don't know. That's all I know. So, man with two eyes for two. Who would be Bannock's VP? Lol. It would be like Alex Jones. Like
it would be some guy somehow more schizophrenic than him.
Alex Jones.
Literally.
Massey, maybe, I don't know. Or does he not like Massey? I don't know.
Those two they don't interact enough. I have to go drive to Mi Familia, so I'm gonna go shower.
Okay.
And then
just got here, you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I was planning to leave, and then you got here.
Actually, by the way, while we still have the Trump Burger crew here, Trump Burger.
Yeah, let's go down to
rest in peace, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, the owner got detained by ICE for some immigration-related stuff.
It's fucking over. We're still going, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still going.
When?
Monday.
All right. Hold on. We got it.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll join.
Tyrone Tester's done. Has been a member for 20 months. Florida redistricting likely makes Mills seat bluer. Yeah, that's another concern. You know, with redistricting, we don't know. But
we'll see what happens for redistricting. But
I have an important announcement to make.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am currently driving through the god-accursed town of Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh,
so wait. Can you stop by Cedartown, please? Go to Cedartown, Georgia.
This place is a genuine shit show. It's a shithole. On the back of every single fucking highway panel, it's got graffiti. It smells like shit. The roads drive like shit. As you can imagine, there are a lot of certain types of people everywhere.
Okay. Anyway,
yeah. Well, I mean, Gwinnett.
Anyways.
Well, it depends on what kind of people you're referring to, because if you go to Gwinnett County,
motherfucker, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the drug
you'll see a lot of SARS in Gwinnett County.
There are drug addicts fucking everywhere here.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
man with two eyes for two. Bannon Gates.
I saw a man keel over after. I just saw like I was at a Zaxby's.
Don't interrupt rap super chat.
Okay.
I saw Zaxby's and I saw a dude pass out with a fucking crack pipe in his mouth on the fucking side of the street, dude.
Okay.
Atlanta.
Man with two. Okay. No, chat. No, we're not doing this. Nope.
Gotta love Atlanta.
Yep. Okay.
Just like I'm not going to repeat what Rufus says, but go on.
Okay, let me read the super chats now. Man with two eyes for two. Bannon Gates 28. Oh, it would be a ticket like that. I don't think Gates
It probably
do
would
it.
actually be Gates, but I don't know. Bannon's, I'm not worried about it. Bannon's not going to be the nominee. He's not even going to get anywhere close.
All
Like
right.
99% of the base supports Vance, and the
Yeah.
ones that don't are terminally online.
All right, Skywalker for 5. Will Florida lose seats if Trump's new census occurs? No.
No, they'll gain seats.
Yeah. Just for the
Well,
sheer fact.
I don't think they're going to change the electoral votes until 2030, but I don't know. It depends on how it's done.
Yeah,
But
it's one of those things where Trump's going to. I don't know. Trump is going to try to force through a census. It may not be a one where they change the electoral votes, but it will expose the world how bad it is, really. We'll know how many illegals are really in America right now. So.
right.
Let's see here. Y'all should talk about the Georgia poll that came out yesterday. Ossoff is toast. Yeah, Ossoff's in trouble if that poll's true.
Oh, yeah. We definitely need to talk about Georgia. Yeah, Ossoff, but mainly also Derek Dooley.
Derek Dooley is dumb. What the hell is he running on?
I don't know, like, honestly.
It's
I think just
honestly,
being a coach, which is probably the last thing he should be running on, considering who he's coached.
And he sucked.
I honestly thought Ossoff would be fine and that we would need someone like Kemp to run. But it's actually become quite obvious to me. Ossoff is way weaker than we thought.
Yeah.
And I think Mike Collins can. I think most Republicans could beat him.
Excuse me. I gotta pull up the Georgia poll from yesterday. Because was it really like Ossoff +1? Yeah, right here. Look at this.
I mean, Ossoff's winning both polls, but he's doing the best against. Well, he's doing the worst
Against Collins.
against Collins.
Yeah, right here.
Who does have the most name? Who I believe does have the most name recognition. Dooley's
no,
name recognition.
actually no. Buddy Carter does.
That actually does explain because Buddy Carter's doing pretty well in polling.
Yeah, so right here, guys.
Now, my guess is I think Trump still wants to back Dooley.
I don't think so.
We'll see what happens.
So okay, so from the looks of this, Carter has 44% name recognition, Collins 42%, Dooley 37%. Now this is a Republican leaning affiliate. This is this is a League of Workers, it's a Republican group, and it's Ossoff +1 against Collins. That's it. Ossoff +2 against Carter, and Ossoff +3 versus Dooley. Man, what a great list of candidates. Just run Collins. If Ossoff's only at 45% as the incumbent against Mike Collins, really?
Oh yeah, my congressman actually endorsed Mike Collins, Morgan Luttrell.
Yeah, I think they're gonna back Collins.
Wasn't Mike Collins also a Navy SEAL or something?
I don't think so.
No, that was the other candidate.
Okay. Charlie Howard for 2. Can they redo the census before 2030 illegally? Okay, so yes and no. Technically, what I do think
it's constitutionally allowed to be within 10 years, but it's usually always 10 years.
Yeah,
anyways.
and when it comes to this census, what Trump's gonna do is he's gonna say, "Oh, this is just we're gonna redo the 2021. It wasn't done correctly." That's the argument. Plus, this may not change the electoral votes, so that's maybe a loophole too. But the point is just expose to everybody how bad it is in California, like how many illegals really live in the state. So,
right.
I've been saying it for a while. California's got to be like 40% illegal.
You're probably not far from the truth. He probably is 40%.
Also, without the illegals, Texas might have more people. To be honest, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Did you see that one? Did you see a ResistLib tweet recently that said? It said there are 8 million Democrats in Texas and 6.5 million Republicans in Texas. Texas is not a red state; it is a rigged state. It had over 10,000. It had over 10,000 likes on it.
Yeah, I saw that. These people are nuts.
Yeah, I think he was implying that Harris actually won Texas because of the registered voters. It's like saying that Louisiana is a blue state, because they have more registered Democrats. Well, it's like saying any states are a blue state because they have more registered Democrats, which is not true. Louisiana, a lot of the Cajuns are still Democrats for whatever reason. I don't know why. They're slowly switching parties or dying because a lot of them are old and probably haven't voted Democrat since, like, I don't know, probably a segregationist governor or whatever. But
no, probably more like Clinton.
Yeah, Bill Clinton, obviously. Some probably since, I don't know, Edwin Edwards or something.
Yeah, some might voted for Obama, and that's it.
And in Kentucky, I mean, it's probably just like your Bashir or Clinton Democrats there too.
Probably Gore. This is the last time they had some, but.
Oh yeah, I mean Gore. I mean Bush didn't win Louisiana by that much in 2000.
Or Tennessee.
Gore did
barely
pretty well.
won Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah, barely won Tennessee, barely won Louisiana, barely won Arkansas, barely won
but that
Missouri.
made sense back then. That yeah.
Well, yeah, those were still Democrat states.
Missouri was
anyway. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah. Okay, Skywalker for 2. Better be Collins. Don't want another 2022. Yeah, I mean, just if Collins playing the best right now, run him. Like, I'm not saying he's for sure gonna win, but if he's doing the best right now, you gotta go with, like, you can't piss around with Dooley, who he might just turn to Herschel Walker 2.0. I'm not saying a CT or whatever, but still. All right. Zachary Gallagher for 10. Hopefully 2026 midterms like 2006 those were the best midterms ever for a Republican. Prove me wrong. You're talking about 2002, I think. Yeah, 2006 is when Democrats. That's when
that was like the last sort of blue tsunami. 2002, that was because of 9/11, and I think most of the country was basically supporting Republicans because they were the pro-war party.
Yeah,
and
2006.
I mean, Democrats were pro-war too, but
Republicans got killed in 2006.
It was the 2002 was basically a rally around the flag effect since we were at war.
Yeah. And 06 was just a shit show for the GOP. The economy
because
was
at that point the war had become immensely unpopular.
Yeah,
so
the economy was starting to crash. The housing market was imploding, starting to at least.
And then you had the Obama landslide in 2008.
Yeah. American Nerd for 2. Census should be done every 5 years instead of 10. I agree. Like, I've been arguing this for a little bit. I understand back in like 1800 where it takes a long time with communication and stuff, but it should be every 5 years now. And they already kind of do that anyways. They do estimates every year. And
yeah, they have official estimates every year.
Yeah, and I think they actually every 5 years they actually do like a mini census also. So just do a full census. That's what I think they should do every 5 years. Because how is it fair for California to lose like 20 million people? It's just an exaggeration, but still, they lose a bunch of people every day. Moving to Florida, why should they keep all the funding? Why should they keep all the electoral votes for 10 years? Why? It should be every 5 years. All right. Julie sounds like an off-brand Tuberville, kind of. Kind of is, except a shitty version. At least Tuberville won something in college. Dooley did nothing at Tennessee. So,
or if Dooley's the candidate, he's going to lose by 20,000 votes because people aren't going to vote for him because he was the SEC of our rival team or whatever.
Yeah, he was the head coach of Tennessee football.
Which, by the way, I fucking hate the Southeastern Conference, and I hate football at this point.
You hate the SEC?
At least SEC culture. I hear SEC, and like I immediately pan into a cold sweat.
I love Big Ten football because how like shitty the games are, which like ends up being like a score of like 7-3. I love Big Ten football just for that.
By the way, I should probably mention, back to South Carolina, I should probably mention one of the reasons why I think Mark Lynch dropped out. He was getting a lot of backlash from Republicans because several years ago, he took a picture with Kamala Harris.
Oh, God.
But that's the thing. That would have hurt him badly. Like, he was already basically DOA in the primary because of the picture with Kamala Harris.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think it's a good thing he dropped out, and I also think Mark Lynch was a better candidate overall.
Just run Mark.
And he's also already raised like $5 million. So yeah,
how does he raise that much already? Jeez.
I think just a lot of the base, or probably either some mega donors or just a lot of small dollar donations from the base. I don't know. It probably does go to a runoff between the two, but I mean, the fact he's raised $5 million, that's great. He hasn't spent much though, which is a problem, but hopefully that'll change. I think we definitely need to see some spending from him. But I think Mark Lynch is a very viable candidate. I don't think he's going to beat Graham yet, but he needs to really spend that money. So, yeah.
All right. Chances Razik for 5. Not crazy about Chip Roy, but at least he learned to shut his mouth for the last 7 months. Massey did it. Wouldn't be shocked if Chip Roy survives the primary. Thomas Massey loses. Yeah, Chip Roy, he found a way to shut his mouth. Like, listen, I'm not a fan of him, but he learned to shut up. And now he's
Graham's apparently the third most funded Senate candidate for 2026 behind John Ossoff Well, he's a fundraising machine.
I know, but come on.
It's a lot. It's basically just big money. He gets a fuck ton from the NRSC and from APAC. He's third behind John Ossoff's #1 and Cory Booker's #2. Booker's because of the big speech he gave, and then Ossoff because it's the closest Senate race.
Okay.
And then Josh Weil for whatever reason, I don't know.
But yeah, Thomas Massey's cooked. And now they're like, listen, I'm not gonna say anything, but there's a chance Musk does not support Massey right now. That's what I've heard.
Mark Lynch apparently has raised more money than quite a few incumbents, actually. He's raised more than Dan Sullivan, John Hickenlooper, Ben Ray Lujan, Ed Markey, Jeff Merkley, Mark Wayne Mullen, which is insane, John Husted. Yeah, so pretty big amount of money. Let me see where a lot of it's coming from, though.
All right. But yeah, so I do think overall, guys, Chip Roy, I might support him. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, most of his money's coming from South Carolina.
Okay, good. So it's not like, it's coming from like New York or something. It's coming from South Carolina. Good.
Yeah, so Mark Lynch, honestly, I think he's going to do pretty well in the primary. If anyone's going to have a chance, I think it's Mark Lynch. And it looks like the primary is already kind of in runoff territory right now. We'll see what happens. At least the last polls were, but I think it's only Graham and Lynch in there. So
all right,
we'll see what happens. But but if you live in South Carolina, vote for Mark Lynch.
Let's see here. The only thing going Massey's way is the Israel issue. That's it. And now MTG's taking the issue away from him now.
Yeah.
So that one issue that Massey had, which was the Israeli stuff, now it's MTG just taken away. So he has nothing going for him now. Well, he still does, but like he's not for that primary.
No one gives a fuck about raw milk.
Yeah, no one cares.
So true. Couple other things that we needed. Hold on.
Skywalker for 5 could have been avoided if Kemp had run. Also, how much money does the GOP have? And Trump is up to 1 in RMG research. Okay, for first part, yeah, Kemp's a dumbass. Should have just ran. But now we might be better off with Collins. We'll see. But with the GOP, with how much money they got, Trump is gonna have $2 billion or like 1.2 billion next year or something. It's been crazy. And yeah, Trump right now, according to the RMG research, is +1 approval. Huh. It's been +2 for the past month. American Nerd for 2. Hold on. This is Super Chat, actually. There we go. American Nerd for 2. I like most SEC teams except Alabama, War Eagle. I hate SEC teams. I hate them. I hate them with everything. I just...
Shut up, Midwesterner.
Oh, gosh. Charlie Howard for 5. The NRSC has better help Whatley, North Carolina with Cooper running. Even if he is overrated, we need all the funding we could get in North Carolina. Will be a fight. Yeah, well, the thing with Whatley is he can raise fuck you money. That's Mike Whatley's strength. He can raise fuck you money.
Yes.
So that's why I'm confident he can win. But
let me get into there was a big poll from Alaska from Data for Progress.
Oh God.
Yeah, I think it had RCV and it had Peltola in the final roundup by 30.
Bullshit.
Now, here's the thing. I think Peltola could probably win a governor race with RCV. Not by 30. 30 is way too much, even for Alaska. Probably even for like a blue state, even. But
yeah, that's insane.
Peltola is I think she'd be an extremely strong governor candidate. I don't think she'd do very well federally, especially now that she's already lost re-election. But I think especially if she's going to focus on state issues, which would also include things like, fish and oil. If she's pro-fish and pro-oil, she probably wins.
Yeah.
I think there is a good chance that Alaska has a Democrat governor in 2027.
I don't know. I think she's going to lose still. I don't think she runs again.
I think it's probably starts at like Lenar as a minimum if she runs. If she doesn't, it's safe. But I think, but if Democrats want to flip a governor's seat, their best shot is probably Alaska. Unironically, I think their best shot at flipping the seat is Alaska.
Rap, when will you begin doing Senate/Governor/House predictions? I want to Senate Governor probably a couple months, probably November, I'm guessing. House, I'm waiting for all the redistricting to be done because I don't know. We don't know. So I plan to start maybe like November for the Senate and governorships because I want to wait and see what happens in New Jersey. Well, there'll be a prediction for New Jersey and Virginia, but you could. Well, speaking of Virginia, actually, we should talk about that.
Well, first, let me get into Texas because there's some Texas news from yesterday. So you remember Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo, right?
Yes.
Almost lost in 2022 in a interesting election. It was totally very fair, totally a very fair election, the most fair election in history, where they ran out of ballots. She basically had an outburst during a commissioner court meeting about property taxes, and she ended up getting censured by the Harris County Commissioners Court. Which, by the way, Harris County Commissioners Court is one, gerrymandered, two, 3-1 majority. 3-1 majority. Democrats have a 3-1 majority in the Harris County Commissioners Court because of the gerrymandered map.
And they
that being said, the actual when you go by 2024 results, it's a 2-2, but because of Hispanic trends, but still 3-1 majority. But she got censured in a 3-1 vote, which means I believe 2 Democrats crossed over to censure Lena Hidalgo, and it seems like she might actually be forced out of office.
Really?
Yeah, from what I've heard, it sounds like she's going to be forced out of office. Let me find a tweet.
Yeah, for those that don't know, she was the one that barely won in 2022. It was bullshit how that happened. It was a mess.
She is very unpopular and also kind of corrupt. Extremely unpopular.
Kind of.
Yeah, extremely.
Brother, we know she's one of the most corrupt Democrats in this fucking state.
Oh yeah, she probably is the most corrupt.
Oh, not this state in specific, because I'm in fucking Georgia. I don't give a fuck about Georgia. I'm talking about Texas, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, so here's the one here. Here's the tweet here. So Tom Ramsey, I believe he's the only Republican in the Harris County Commissioners Court.
Yeah, we're trying to remove her.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, this is huge because if you get rid of this bozo of a judge, you're hopefully a Republican wins this time. Surely, right?
Maybe. I think it will depend on whether she runs again or not.
There's no way she runs again.
It looks like I hope she runs, because here's the thing. There's probably going to be a competitive Democrat primary.
Yeah.
And the reason for that, and I'm not sure if I've told you before, but in 2026, and actually I believe she's already announced, 2025, former Houston Mayor Annise Parker, who's a Democrat, a lesbian Democrat, and an older one too, she's announced to run for Harris County Judge. And Annise Parker, I mean, she was mayor a while back. I think a lot of people probably aren't really familiar with her, but because I think her last year as mayor was like almost 10 years ago. But I don't remember her being extremely unpopular, so she could end up primarying out Hidalgo. Now, here's the problem. If she primaries out Hidalgo, I think Annise Parker would win. And it probably would be like a likely Democrat margin for her. If Hidalgo survives the primary, which I think if she does, she'll basically hold on by like the skin of her teeth. I think we have a great shot to defeat her. Fantastic shot. Okay. Probably even better than 2022. And we do have a candidate. We have a candidate.
Who is it?
Let me pull it up here.
Let me switch out real quick. Skywalker for 5. Miami-Dade Representative Maria Salazar might face a general election challenge from one of our mayors. Yeah, so we'll talk about her in a second. What a dumbass.
Yeah, so the current candidate that we have, and there might be more, but the one that's probably the big one here, is the president of the Houston Professional Firefighters Association, Patrick Langton.
Say that again? Okay, Tyron, what's going on over there?
What do you mean?
I hear everything, like some stuff in the background.
I'm driving.
Oh.
And probably motorcycle or something.
No, I'm in my truck. You're just hearing my engine rev up because I'm like alternating between 60 and 100 miles an hour.
Jeez.
All right, we'll be careful there.
Yeah.
All right, so this is our candidate. I just sent it in the general
chat. I'm driving 12 hours straight from here to South Arkansas.
Okay. So, real text, go on. So, who do we got?
All right. Yeah, so this is the candidate. I just sent the tweet, but this is Patrick Langton. He is the Houston Firefighters Association president. He's a Republican. Basically a firefighters union.
That's big. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Now, so, I mean,
now, I don't know exactly much. Now, I don't know exactly much about him on the issues, but what I have heard from Kenny Webster, who I trust very much. He's a radio host in Houston, conservative radio host in Houston. He's probably the best candidate we have.
Good. Let's run him then.
Now it's possible that the candidate from 2022, Alex Mueller, runs again, and she's great. She put up a very good fight and probably would have won if it weren't for some stuff. But
so
because
obvious.
because I will say this, I remember like when it was getting very close to the election, she had a lot of energy behind her. She had signs everywhere, not just like road signs, but in front of houses. Her signs were everywhere, and she almost won. And quite frankly, she did. But yeah, I think we have a good chance as long as Hidalgo wins the primary. If she doesn't win the primary or doesn't run at all, we probably lose. I don't know. I mean, Ennis Parker could be I don't know how much of an improvement she'd be. She probably wouldn't even be an improvement because I don't trust any Democrat. But I mean, Hidalgo's already deeply unpopular, so I think anybody would beat her at this point. So.
All right, American Nerd for 2. Is Trump still going to take over DC or what? I think they sent in the feds yesterday. I think they did.
I think he's using federalizing as like a last resort.
But I thought they sent in some feds yesterday, though.
Well, I mean, like completely federalize it, like not just sending feds, but I think
he's also deploying the DC National Guard.
Yeah, so I think it sounds like we are going to take over DC good. I mean, that's a shit show. That's our capital. It's like the most violent city, like one of the most violent cities in the world. That's sad. Gotta take back our capital. That's nuts.
All right. So what was it in Florida we had to get behind? We had to talk about.
Oh, Salazar. Whatever her name is, the congresswoman. What's her name? It's Salazar. So okay, she's the one trying to push that bullshit Dignity Act or whatever it's called.
Yeah, she's been like she's been a massive amnesty supporter probably since day one of her in Congress.
Well, now she posted a tweet of who's supporting it. And, well, let's look at these organizations that are backing it. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce. American Legion. Let's check the other ones. Americans for Prosperity.
Americans for Prosperity? What the fuck?
Southern Baptist Church. National
Evangelicals.
Yep, Evangelicals. And American Business Immigration Committee, or whatever it's called.
And
man,
more.
What a great list!
I wonder who's in the more.
Yeah, it's the Chamber of Commerce
American Senior Housing Association, United States Conference of Catholic Bishops.
Yeah,
Hispanic
sure.
Business
That
Council,
organization
Michigan
sucks.
Center. Yada yada yada. Blah 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 blah. Bunch of evangelicals and Latino organizations. Third Way, isn't that a Democrat organization?
Yeah, these old Democrat groups and bullshit like,
World Relief, Asian American Christian Collaborative, what the fuck?
It's these bullshit groups that sound like, they're so Christian.
Roofing industry, actually that kind of makes sense when you think about it. Roofing
makes sense, yeah.
Landscape professionals also makes sense. Yeah, okay. Usual suspects.
Yeah, this act's awful. And it's not going to pass, by the way. If it did, Republicans would get killed in 26. They would get
Trump would probably veto it, but I feel like there would probably be votes to override the veto.
We'll see.
Do we have a primary challenge yet? I think somebody teased it. I don't know if they're actually running.
I thought somebody.
I think there was somebody big that teased it, but I don't think anyone's running.
Fuck! I'm starting to fall asleep. I need an energy drink.
Oh jeez. I think there's a state representative running. I think. Or something.
I think someone teased it. I think it was like an education person. But yeah, there's no primary challenges yet. It's all Democrats that have already launched challenges. Looks like the big one is Richard Lamondon, who's an environmental services CEO, was gonna probably. I mean, it's a safe harbor district, so it's.
Yeah. All right. So basically, they'll support 7-year protections for a labor class with no ability to become citizens. Well, okay, the bill. It's like, if you are here on December 31st, 2019, you can be a citizen. But if you're here January 1st, 2020, you can be a citizen. Cannot be a citizen. That's what the bill is, basically. It's bullshit. American Nerd. What?
Sorry, go ahead.
American Nerd for 2. DC and Olympus has fallen as safe for the real DC. I wouldn't go that far, because the Olympus has fallen, they literally blew stuff up. I don't think we've got to that point yet, but.
I think I'm also hearing something about Harris not running for office in general ever.
I heard about that too. She might not.
I think she's just done. She's blaming the system, but I don't know. I mean, even if it's taken out of context, my gut says she's not gonna run.
And from what I've heard, the Bidens are about to like unload on Harris if she released stuff in her book because she has that shitty book coming out this year.
I can believe Biden would unload all over Harris.
Gosh, Chris Creative for 5. Well, what I mean is like they have a bunch of shit on her, and apparently they're gonna release it if she spills the beans and stuff. So, Chris Creative for 5. DC City Council of Mayor told public transport police to stop enforcing certain laws because black people are cited or arrested more for them. Yeah, that's DC for you. It's a shit show. American.
Oh yeah, you gotta protect the blacks.
Yeah, American Nerd for 2. Is Salazar a VRA congresswoman? She acts like one. I think so.
I mean, pretty sure it's a VRA district, but
yeah,
you know,
it's like R plus 30.
Used to be Democratic, but yeah, it's R plus 30. Yeah. I think there's other news we gotta get into. There's a poll from Ohio that's being spread.
Oh,
yeah, the Democrat. It's an Acton internal that has. I think,
oh my gosh, it's the GQ people. Now I know it's GQR, but every time I see this pollster, I always call it the GQP poll because that's what this effectively is. It's a Democrat pollster sponsored by a Democrat internal, and it still Ramaswamy up by 1.
Yeah, so if that's an internal, it's probably a likely Republican race.
Yeah.
Maybe even, honestly, probably even safe with Acton.
And it's a shitty poll. Again, GQP is a shitty pollster. Every year, they suck.
Yeah. Now, I will also say this. Acton, I think, was also like a dictator for COVID. So people are going to remember that and not fondly.
Yeah.
So if he's the nominee, it is probably a safe R race with Vivek.
We'll
so if Democrats want a chance, they basically have to run Tim Ryan.
And a reminder, this is Ohio. In Ohio, every year, Republicans start slow, like, oh, they might lose this race, and they win by 10 points. Every year at the polling. And already Ramaswamy's winning. What do you think's going to happen? I know it's a little bit different because everybody knows who he is, but still. This happens.
I hate Ramaswamy.
Gosh. This happens every single year. Okay.
I just saw a map, Texas map, that only has 3 Democrat seats.
Okay.
35-3.
I believe, yeah, 35-3. It's only 1 Democrat seat each in Houston, Austin, and Dallas, and completely cracked San Antonio.
So we do got some pretty major news that broke right when we started the stream. I did not see this. So Attorney General Pam Bondi has appointed Special Prosecutor Ed Martin to investigate mortgage fraud allegations against Senator Adam Schiff and Letitia James. Yes!
Nice.
Ed Martin, for those that don't know, doesn't give a shit. He got royally shafted by frickin' what's his name from North Carolina? Tom Tillis. He got screwed. And now, he's a special prosecutor against Adam Schiff, and he's gonna go after these people. He doesn't care. So for the first time this administration, Pam Bondi has done something good. She actually, just by appointing somebody decent, Ed Martin's amazing, and it's about time we finally use him. Oh, that's great. Martin's good. Oh yeah, he's fantastic. Martin's like, he's one of the best guys, the admin, that people don't talk about.
We could take out Adam Schiff.
Maybe. And Letitia James. It's on her desk. Yeah, just watch. It's on her desk. She has to sign the paperwork.
That's so true.
Bondi finally isn't acting like a DEI hire. Yeah, this is the first time she grew half a brain. Like, oh, you have Ed Martin right here doing nothing. He doesn't give a shit. He's one of the best people you can use for this situation. And there you go. Bondi checked her desk. Yeah, she actually did for once.
Ugh.
Martin's
so
underrated. What?
So if we get rid of Schiff, then who's gonna replace him in the Senate?
Kamala Harris. I'm kidding.
Actually, yeah, it probably will be Kamala Harris.
Oh gosh, can you imagine her in the Senate again? That would be unbearable. Oh, we have Harris back here.
If Harris was a senator while Vance is president, that would be a situation where back to back you've had a senator and you've had the presiding officer of the Senate sit in with a former vice president.
Yeah, that hurts my brain. American Nerd for 2. Think Vivek would have been better at Doge than Musk? Nah, I don't know about that one. I think Vivek would have been more focused,
Why do you say Vivek? It's Vivek.
Whatever, Vivek.
I think Vivek's is like actually how you're supposed to pronounce his name, but
I thought so too. But okay, so with Vivek, he would have been more focused on like some really bad stuff, but I don't know. You should just went with the who's in charge of Doge now? It's that the former budget guy. What's his name? Gosh, what the guy was? I don't know. He's like the budget guy. He's pretty good. I can't think of his name.
Percent.
What?
Percent.
No, it's not Percent. There's another guy that no one talks about.
Yeah.
American Nerd for 2. Bonnie actually did her job decently. Yeah, she picked somebody good. I thought it was gonna be some bullshit like it's like yeah, somebody not good. Hold on. Justin, Rosie O'Donnell says The View is gonna be shut down by the network after ABC's dispute with President Trump. Oh, that's such terrible news.
Oh no. Anyway.
Maybe.
Vaught, yeah, it's Russell Vaught. Thank you for bringing that up, chat. The guy's amazing.
Okay.
He's in charge of Doge now. He should have been in charge in the first place. They've been doing a lot of good stuff, but no one talks about him.
By the way, in the least shocking news ever, Jasmine Crockett is apparently abusive to her staff and
I saw that.
prioritizes being an influencer over a politician.
Yeah, there's been some horror stories that come out soon about her, like it did for Harris.
Sheila Jackson Lee 2.0.
Oh, probably like Harris and Katie Porter. Remember that?
So yeah, probably Kamala Harris. Yeah.
Yeah. For those that don't know, Harris had like big turnover in her office. It was like 90%. It was crazy. Thoughts on Israel occupying Gaza? I saw it. It's this is getting ugly. We'll see. Colbert canceled, Stern canceled, The View canceled. It'll be a great year for the media. Yeah, we're getting rid of the shitty ones. All the shit ones are going away. But yeah, I hope The View is gone for good. That show is just dog shit. Alright, I think we went over everything. Actually, no, we missed the, kind of, another big story. It's related to the, to Latin America. Because President Trump signed a directive for the Pentagon to use military against cartels in Latin America. Now, we don't know what this means. Like, are they going to work with, like, El Salvador or something? We don't know. But Trump is apparently preparing to use military force in Latin America to deal with the cartels. I'm a bit iffy on this. Like, on one hand, the cartel's bad, obviously, but at the same time, I don't know if it's a good idea to, like, bomb, like, Honduras or something. I don't know. Or Mexico. Unless we're working with them on operations, because, yeah, the cartel's a direct threat to America, yeah.
Not a good idea. It's a great idea.
I don't know. Thought to Trump argue with Netanyahu about starvation. What?
Some music really loudly to stay awake. I'll get back later. Goodbye.
Alright, see ya. Thoughts of Trump arguing with Netanyahu about starvation in Gaza. I'll sit to believe it. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Mike Finn for 2. Y'all hear the Canadians in recession now? Yeah, Canada's in recession now. How's that going up there, Carney? Good job. Yeah. Thoughts the Epstein stuff? Again, I can't really say anything.
I wonder if I guess Al Green's gonna probably impeach Trump, trying to impeach Trump again for driving Canada into a recession.
Yeah. Oh, he turned our allies and turned their economy to shit. Okay. American Nerd for 2. Second Mexican-American war incoming? No. But yeah, like, okay, for the Epstein stuff, guys, I don't know. Like, I have no comment at this point. There's nothing to say, because I don't know. The whole situation's crazy. It's whacked out. Who knows? They better release it soon. They gotta release something, because this is getting ridiculous. But as for, the Latin America stuff, I want to wait and see what they do with the cartels. Like, are we working with Mexico? We'll see. Random Polish guy for 10. Hey, Rap, I've been doing God's work. I do TikTok lives for debate and discussions. Get 60 to 75 people to start using America First Insight. They never knew so much data was available. Oh, thank you. Yeah, America First Insight, a great outlet. I'm a little biased, obviously, but yeah, I mean, America First Insight, great organization, great data, and a lot of it's for free. So, yeah. Chance raising for 5. Didn't Massey complain about Republicans redistricting to make the maps redder? No, that's big government. Lilbert logic. Just get rid of him. He's useless. Did he complain about the maps?
I knew it was Blake Moore that did.
Yeah, it was Blake Moore. Freaking, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Redistricting, we'll see what happens. The absolute stuff, we'll see. It's just, yeah. Trump ruined his great relationship with India by going full neocon against them on behalf of Ukraine. Well, we don't know. Like, that might be working, actually. Plus, my opinion.
Oh, Modi's making the situation even worse now.
Keep his mouth shut. And on top of that, with Indian stuff, it's an opportunity to get rid of H-1B visas. So I don't give a shit.
I think Trump's what Trump's probably gonna do now.
He might just say, F it. H-1Bs are frozen from India and China or something. It's like, that'd be a great start. All right.
Yeah.
So I think that's it. Massey compared Texas Democrats leaving the state to Congress. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Is Carney's approval going to tank soon? I think it already has. Do we even want India as an ally? I don't know. We're getting good relations with Pakistan, which I don't know. That might be the counter Iran or something. I don't know.
Probably, or well, again, just to trade them.
Yeah. At least Bukele is stabilized El Salvador. Yeah. All right. We should freeze all H-1B visas. I agree 100%. That's what I hope Trump does. Just say, screw you. What do you do about it? That's your entire economy right there. Gone. American Nerd for 2. How do you think that Putin will go down? He's gonna die in office. After that, I don't know. But all right, so I think that's it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's stream, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share it with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. I do got to get going, but thank you all so much. We will be back next week with streams and videos and all that. Godspeed to all of you. Actually, last calls. Before I forget, guys, last calls, super chats. Give you 1 more minute, and then yeah. If we go into another Vietnam with the cartels, will Trump's approval tank? We'll see. Again, I don't know. It's a lot of speculation. So,
I mean, people like it when we bomb countries. So
yeah, true.
His approvals will probably go up.
Yeah, his approval.
At least I'm on the wealthy.
All right, we'll see you guys next stream, video, or wherever you see us at. Godspeed to all of you.